Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a warm toned makeup look and I've used just a little bit of a hint of purple on the eyes, but overall this is a neutral look that you can wear for pretty much any occasion. So let's get started. I'm going to start by prepping my skin with the MAC Prep and Prime Spray. I'm using this all over my face and this just moisturizes and gives a slightly damp canvas for any complexion products to go on. Next, I'm going to use this Correcting Primer by Milani. This has a slight orange tint which helps in correcting any pigmentation and areas of darkness. So I'm using this, concentrating on areas where I have a little bit of pigmentation like my chin, under eye area and around my nose. I'm then using the Nykaa SkinShield foundation and I really like the coverage of this foundation. It's like a medium to full coverage and I also like how blendable it is. It doesn't take a lot of effort to get a nice seamless finish. This does slightly oxidize on me, but not in a very noticeable way. I just really like the coverage and blendability. It's just a very easy to use high coverage foundation. I'm then using an illuminator from Kiko. This is called the Smart Radiance Cream 3-in-1 and this comes in a couple of different colors. I've got the gold one and I'm just using it on the high points of my face and it just gives a really nice shine to the skin. For the brows, I'm going to be using these two products. The first one is a brow pencil by L'Oreal and this is very similar to the MAC one and to the Nykaa one which I have shown previously in my videos. It has a spoolie on the other end which is very handy. And then I'm going to use the brow mascara from Nykaa just to put all my brow hair into place and this just keeps them nicely groomed. Next, I'm using the Revolution PRO Nath palette and this is my current favorite drugstore palette. I'm going to be using a combination of these warm shades. First, I'm just going to dampen my brush a bit and then dig into that gold color, and because I'm using a damp brush the color just shows up just much more pigmented on my lids and I love that really nice foiled gold look on my eyelids. I'm then using the matte browns, the rusty orangey sort of a brown color on my crease and just blending it well. And then I'm using the darkest color just in the outer corner just to intensify a bit of that gradient. And I'm using the lightest color from the palette to highlight my inner corner. Next, I'm using Bronze Beam from Nykaa and this is one of my current favorite eye pencils. It's a bronzy brown color. I'm using it along my lower waterline and this is just one of those colors that looks really natural. It's not as dark as black but it still gives you a nice shadow and a smoky look. Then I'm using one of the purple shades from the palette and applying this along my lower lash line. Next, I'm using this mascara by Givenchy, which was just an impulse purchase from Sephora. I have to say I'm not loving this mascara that much, but since it's an expensive one, I do want to use it and finish it up. Now for the liner, I'm going to be using a combination of two liners. The first one is a pen liner by Clinique and I just find it is easier to map out a basic winged liner shape if you're using the pen, but this one is not as dark black, so I'm going over the shape I've already mapped out with this sugar one, and the sugar one is very matte, very dark. I love this liner. And because I didn't love the mascara, I'm adding a pair of very natural looking false lashes. I don't really remember where I bought these. I think it may have been in Thailand. They just give a nice natural look and I like that. Next, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour and I love this contouring powder because the color is just such a perfect cool toned brown. It's not too dark for me, it's not too light for me and it blends really well, giving you a very natural looking contour. I'm going to add links to whichever products are available online in the description box. Now coming to the blush, this is Peach Affair by Lakme, and I remember I used to love this a few years back. It's a very pigmented blush, as you can see from the pan, so you have to be a little bit careful with this, but the color is just so beautiful for the Indian skin, and it's going to work really well on deeper skin too. So now that my face is done, I'm just going to do my lips, and I've got this lipstick by Sugar. It's called Browning Glory, and this is such a beautiful natural color. It's got a bit of brown in it, a bit of peach, and it's just one of those neutral colors that don't wash you out, but they still look very natural. I highly recommend this lipstick. And that is the final finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video and this tutorial. Let me know if you've tried any of the products I've used in this video in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.